What's up, duders? Today is another Genshin guide talking about how much crit rate you should have. Many people think that the 1 to 2 crit rate ratio is really good. However, there is a certain point where I believe that you shouldn't follow it because it is good until you realize that sometimes you have too much crit rate, like 90% crit rate. But like when you eat food or go to Spiral Abyss, get these buffs, right? The blessing, when you reach below 35% HP, get 20% crit rate, and then that's just being wasted, right? If you have too much crit rate, which is not good. And then from characters, you have like GOMC has the Constellation 1, where they increase your crit rate by 10% if you're inside it, right? And then it's kind of, if you have like 90%, you're basically wasting a lot of those. Also, the Spiral Abyss, when you have to pick your cards or whatever, they can also give crit rate. So what I'm saying is that like the max amount of crit rate you should probably have is like 80%, because it gives you enough leeway so that you could use that space and then have food if you're trying to do something, or that Spiral Abyss, or have characters increase it. I would rather have 70 than 160 instead of like what is it, 80 and then 150, right? Really, that's too much crit rate, right? Because obviously from the buffs, it's also gonna be like, I think Hu Tao is gonna give it, right? In one of the talents, and when you leave her E, and then there's also, I think Rosaria gives that as well. I would probably recommend like 70% crit rate, because you have a lot of space left for like other boss, right? You could try to go up to 70% crit rate, but not try to go above it. After you have 70% crit rate, you shouldn't really try to aim higher than that, and focus on your crit damage, and whatever crit rate you have is whatever extra, because you're not wasting that much. The crit damage, you could go so infinitely, right? While crit rate, there's like a cap at 100%, because anything after 100% is just wasted, right? I would rather have like more crit damage, right, at that point, instead of, let's say, 90% crit rate. I would rather have more crit damage. So I believe that as free to play, you don't really have that many resources to like always follow the 1 to 2 ratio and basically min-max everything, which is why I feel like 70% crit rate or 80% crit rate max is good, because right, that gives enough leeway, like I said, and you have lower than 70. After 70 crit rate and 40 crit damage, I would focus on crit damage, or like other substats, like attack, mental mastery, or whatever. If you have a whale, you probably could. Even then, I feel like if you're a whale, you're just probably trying to speed clear everything, so probably low crit rate but high crit damage. So you can do it in like 7 seconds, or what? 7 seconds, 15 seconds, something like that. Something like crazy. Right? It's even worth it for you to try to min-max, get the best ratio you can. Anyways, all information provided is from Honey Hunter, right? Link in the description if you want to check them out. That's the end of this video. See ya, guys.